The end of the year has passed and 2023 has begun. Maybe it's because the first day of the new year was a Sunday, but I feel like my normal routine has already returned. And suddenly it dawned on me that even though every day is the same, it could be a small adventure depending on how I see things. You can think of your daily life as a series of treasure hunts, like trying a new food with your friend's recommendation, or finding a new song from a playlist you randomly clicked on, or finding a sweet comment on the YouTube chat from our listeners. So, if you think you're doing a treasure hunt, you can live with a more exciting heart. I wonder what treasures are hidden in today's radio clock. So let's start treasure hunting together. This is Night Off's 이 밤에 숨어요, Hide into Night. If you want to listen to them and watch them, or get to know them better, tune in right for Music Lab. All right, Happy New Year once again. It is January 2nd, 2023, and I am here at Radio Clock alone today because Yoonhui is in America. So I'll be hosting Music Lab alone. I hope you guys can fill the emptiness of Yoonhui today, but she'll be back next week, so no worries, guys. So I don't know if you guys remember, but recently on Tea Time, we had music critic Kim Yoon-ha in the studio, and she talked about her favorite K-pop songs of 2022, and she shared with us some artists that she was looking forward to in 2023, some rookie artists, and we invited one of those artists that she introduced that day as quickly as possible. So our first guest on Music Lab this year, let me introduce you guys to Dajung.
Hi.
Hi Dajung, can you introduce yourself to our listeners, please?
Yeah, hi guys, I'm Dajung. Thanks for having me.
Ooh, all right, Dajung. Is it your first time at Arirang Studio?
Yeah, it's my first time.
Okay. Welcome. This is not your normal radio studio, right?
No.
How does it feel being here?
Very cozy, as you can see from my posture. It's very cozy.
I love it. She has both her legs up on the couch, looking very comfortable.
Yeah.
Love it. I do see a guitar next to you.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. Are we going to get a live performance with your guitar?
Yeah.
Ooh, all righty. Okay, so let's get started with Music Lab. Oh, our listeners are saying hello to you as well. They're saying welcome to the studio. Hello, Dajung. Everyone greeting you very warmly. All right, so let's get to know Dajung better through our little report. Ashley's report on Dajung 101. I don't think that's how Yoonhui said it, but this was never my thing, so I don't know. I don't remember what she said. But anyways, you guys get my point. All right, so Dajung, you debuted with your full-length album in 2021 February called J-Knife, J.Knife, and you were in your teens when you debuted, when you released this album. That was just last year, but you were in your teens, so now you are, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? American age?
I'm 19 Korean age, but you know the age system changed.
Yeah, but
So
apparently...
No, I'm 19 international age.
19 international age, so...
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
when is your birthday?
February, so I'm turning 20
in a
in
month.
February. Yeah, in a month. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
So you were born in 2000. I was going to say 2023. You were born in 2003, right?
2003, yeah.
Ah, she's the same age as Prince. I see.
Prince.
Oh, we have another guest on Wednesdays, and he's also a 2003 baby.
Oh, I
yes.
see.
You're a Yangti, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
I am
empty.
too. We're Tidongga.
Oh, I see. I see.
I know. Okay, anyways. So you were 18 then when you released it?
Right.
Wow. Well, congratulations on turning 20 soon. I don't know if
Thank
it's
you.
something to congratulate. Are you excited about that or?
Not really.
Why?
I'm excited for 2023, but I'm not excited for aging.
No, you can't already feel like that.
know.
You still got so much
I
to
know. Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
Yes, coming from this,
Tidongap 언니.
Yes. Okay. And I heard that the name of your album J Knife comes from your nickname. What does J Knife mean?
So I was when I was in middle school, I had this English teacher. He was like a kind of just like a funny guy from New Jersey, and he used to give nicknames to all of his students. And my English name is Jennifer, and full name is Jennifer, and he was like Jennifer J Knife. It was just like a silly name that turned into like J Knife, and then everyone started calling me that. So I felt really cool. I felt like
It is
like
a cool
I
nickname.
have a moniker. People call me by their by this funny name, and I feel like that nickname kind of represented my years in middle school, and I wrote all the songs on the last album in middle school. So I thought that's a great album title because that's just a representation of who I was in middle school. So yeah.
Oh wow, interesting. Jennifer, from Jennifer to J Knife.
Yeah.
Oh, and you spent your middle school years abroad, right?
Yeah.
In China?
Yeah, in China.
How long were you there for?
I was there for 5 years.
5
years, yeah.
Wait, that's where you learned English?
Yeah, that's where I learned
Really?
English, yeah.
So you only studied abroad for 5 years. Your English was really good.
But when I came back to Korea, I went to a high school for people like me. So it was like an intern. No, it was a school where they taught all the classes in English. So I'm very used to speaking in English because I've been doing it for 8 years now.
8 years.
Yeah.
Okay. So she went to an international school in China. So all the classes there were in English as well, right?
Yeah.
Did you learn a little bit of Chinese as well? Or no?
Yeah, I did, but I'm not really good at it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Wait, so when you went to study abroad, did you go alone?
No, I went there because of my dad's job.
I
So my
see, I
whole
see.
family went together.
Oh, wow. Okay. That must have been kind of tough though,
Yeah. Yeah, it's less tough than those who just go there alone. But it was tough because I wasn't really good at English back then. And yeah, I was like this, this like introverted Korean kid, and I can't even understand what they're saying in class. Yeah, it was very like I had a lot of struggles.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
And you spent most of your you said you recorded, you wrote these songs when you were in middle school, right?
Yeah.
And you usually recorded them in your room, right? By yourself.
Yeah.
With just like your laptop and like your mic and your instruments. So how did you learn to do that? Where did you learn to do that?
Well, if you're like a bored child, if you're like a shy, introverted, like bored child, like I didn't live in any major cities in China, so I was in a quite like not a well-known city, and there wasn't a lot of culture in that city, and I felt really threatened to go outside by myself because I didn't speak any Chinese. So what I did was I just like stay at home, and after school I just gravitated towards like music and entertainment on YouTube and like just like on the internet. And I was like, maybe I could do that by myself. Like those are my kind of idols. Like those are the people that give me solace and give me comfort. So like maybe I could also replicate that by doing it by myself. So I just like started doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Just so it's self-taught.
Yeah, it's self-taught.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you remember who your idols were that inspired you?
I always tell this story, but it was Taylor Swift.
Taylor
Yeah.
Swift. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that why you like learned your guitar too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. What did you think about her recent album?
Midnights, right? Yeah. I liked it. I liked
But
it.
not your favorite
Not
album
my
by
favorite,
her.
because my favorite is 1989.
Me too.
Really?
Yes.
It's my absolute
I was
favorite.
talking to my friend about it because she's like obsessed with the most recent album. I was like, it's good, but my favorite is 1989. And she was like, yeah, that album slaps too. It's just
It's like Midnights for me. It's very different from Folklore and Evermore, right? And Midnights is like she tried to do what she was doing in 1989, but it just didn't hit for me.
I love the honesty.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. Like,
It's okay. Have you ever seen her live or no?
No, because she never comes to Korea.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like even if she does, it's gonna be like impossible to get tickets. It probably will be sold out in a minute. But yeah, I hope we can go. I hope she comes to Korea.
Yeah,
It's about
me too.
time, right?
It's about time.
Yeah, it's about time. She has a lot of fans here. She would definitely sell out.
Yeah.
Anyways, so when you first made those music in middle school, who did you first like play it for? Who were the first listeners?
So I posted it on the internet, like on Bandcamp and like SoundCloud, and like I didn't think that anyone would listen to it, but this like random guy found it, and like he messaged me, and I was like, it's probably spam.
What did he say?
So he was the first one who listened to my music.
Really?
Yeah, he was just like, I love it, and I was like, you're not. You don't
real?
exist. You're like you're just a name on the internet. I don't care about you. But so it was just like a very insignificant moment for me, where like, okay, you found me through some algorithm, some tags. I don't know. It was just insignificant, and then after that, the rest is history.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness!
right.
Wow. Do you still have your Bandcamp and SoundCloud pages?
No. I turned them all private when I released the debut album.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Wait, so did you re-record the songs?
No.
Oh, it's the same exact versions.
Yeah.
I see.
Except for Pride, which is the last song on the album. Wait, I'm not sure now. Wait, no, it was once one of the songs on the album, and I had to re-record it.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Just because you weren't like 100% satisfied, or
Just because I used this very bad microphone, very like cheap microphone, and I kind of scream in that song, so it kind of got distorted a lot.
I see.
And I was like, I can't put this on an album. Like it's too distorted.
Oh, really?
Unpleasant. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't it have its own like unique vibe?
You're right. Actually, you're right. So I listen to it sometimes, but it is still unpleasant, like on the ears.
Okay, you probably know best. So yeah, we trust you. So how did you release this debut album? Did you get help, or did you just decide to release it on your own?
I did get help from my label, Electric Muse.
Did they discover you through like SoundCloud and Bandcamp as well?
Yeah.
See? Wow. Okay.
So some of those random guys in the initial stage emailed my manager, and he checked it out, and then he was like, I love it, and then he emailed me, and we started talking about my future endeavors, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna compile all the songs that I've written so far, because some of them are bad, some of them are good, but I still want to make like a legit album out of these songs, and then like showcase it to the world in an organized manner. So that was why I released it last year, although all the songs were written like 3 years prior.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you were in middle school 3 years ago?
I was in middle school. I was in middle school 3 years ago.
Oh my god, I was actually thinking like when she says middle school, how long ago was that? If she's 19 right now, it's like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, 3-4 years ago, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Wait, so how long has it been since you've joined your label?
It's only been 2 years.
Oh, 2 years.
Yeah, because I released my album right after I joined the label.
Oh,
yeah. So
okay. Wow. Thank you to your manager.
Yeah. Thanks to my
for
manager.
listening and reaching out.
Yeah.
And also in 2022 there was a Hello Rookie, this project to discover rookie artists on EBS, and you were awarded there, right? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Was that like an actual competition where you had to like?
Oh yeah. It was like I heard that like 500 teams applied, and then like I was chosen on the, there were like a lot of stages to go through. It was a long journey. It was like 6 months.
Oh my god, so every stage
months.
you had to prepare a new song?
I didn't have to, but I thought that it'd be nice too. So I tried something new every time I was tested. Yeah.
Were they like covers or your original songs?
No, they're all originals.
Really? Yeah. Oh my goodness. So yeah, but you did it. Congratulations. Did you make a lot of friends through the competition as well?
That was actually the primary reason why I applied to the competition. I wanted to make friends with the rookies.
Yeah.
Because at that time, most of the people that were around me we're all 선배s. We're all 언니's oppas. So I was like, I'm gonna make friends when I go there. But it turns out I was the youngest in that competition too.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't make any friends.
No. Yep. But you made some more 선배s?
I made some more 선배s.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Are there people that are around your age right now in the indie scene?
No, that's
right?
why. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
I'm waiting.
Looking forward to your future.
Yeah.
Like, got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
So yes, we know that you have prepared a song for us live, and before we listen, are you gonna play your guitar for this song?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can get ready and tell us about it in a little bit. It is from her LP album, of course, J Knife. I hope you guys are enjoying this interview. So which song are you gonna sing for us, Dajung?
This is a song called Untitled 2. It's from the first album. And I guess when I wrote it, I tried to... It's not about one single thing. It's about a lot of different things. That's why I struggled to name it in the first place. So it's titled Untitled 2. Yeah, it's not about a single thing, guys.
Okay.
Just listen to it.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
The gods found my own damn name. I guess I didn't like it. Thought the world would end just yesterday. I hope they'll love me the same. When everything is sorted out, I'll let you in. Right now it's just noises. You won't hear a thing. Sometimes I wish I wasn't even born at all. I know I can't fight it. The curse some more time. Listen, it's much. I feel like I'm exploding. I'll never tell the loved ones how I truly feel. Maybe when they die, I'll be talking to their graves. I don't think I'm erratic, I'm just hurting and hurting. She doesn't understand anything, and he makes noises when he eats. I hope you don't think me any different. I'm still me, the same boy that you really, really love. But don't worry, I still pray at night I could turn into a different man. The next morning I wake up and feel normal again, just the way you wanted it all to be, just the way you wanted it all to be. Thank you.
That was Untitled 2 by Dajung. Oh my goodness. I loved it. Thank you. Were you nervous at all, or?
I was quite nervous.
Really? You didn't seem nervous at all.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my. Let me read some comments. Brian L says, wow, her voice and guitar is amazing. I feel the emotions put into the song. Tigger Shear says, it feels like it should be an OST or put to a montage of lovers fighting and making up. This is super cool. I like the storyteller vibes. Karen says, the kind of jam I want to hear all night. 월강선이 says, 맑고 부드러운 선율의 노래 감사합니다. That was so pure and soft. Thank you.
Wow, thank you.
Teto says, kind of American acoustic vibes. I love it. Karen says, so relaxing. It definitely has Taylor Swift vibes. Ooh. Alexa says, the song is very calming and relaxing. Yes. How do you feel?
Thank you for all the kind words.
Yes, and the LP, the song, the LP that it's from, I heard that you released like a limited edition vinyl as well, right?
Yeah.
Yes, LP, that's back there.
Yeah.
J-Knife, that white one right behind her. What's the color of the vinyl?
It's like pink. Baby pink. Yeah.
So pretty. Oh my gosh. So they don't sell it anymore?
No.
Where can we get it?
Nowhere.
Wait.
Nowhere. Yeah.
Oh, wait, can we see the inside? Can you reach for it? Thank you. That's so pretty. Oh, wow. Wait, what color?
Yeah.
I need this. Where can we get it? Tell me.
Maybe I could give this to you.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I can't. I can't take it from you. Do you have one at home?
No, I only have like one for my parents. I live with my parents, and I don't even have my own. So
you can't give me this. Where can we get it? How many of these did you make?
It was like, I don't know. I'm not really I don't really care about the logistics, right? So it's like, I don't know, like 400, 300, I don't know. But yeah, they're all sold out now.
Oh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna find it somewhere, somehow.
On like 중고나라 or something. Yeah.
Oh man, wow. Very nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do you have an LP player at home? Do you have a record player?
No.
No. I do.
You do?
Yeah, that's why I need it. I need it.
You can have it.
No, stop.
You have it.
Okay, so we listened to one song, Untitled 2, and I, of course, want to hear about all of the other tracks as well. So I'm going to ask you to go through them in order and just kind of tell us briefly what each song is about. So starting with Nighttime.
Nighttime is the intro of J-Knife. And I made this on an iPad, like this one. And it was just like a silly project made out of ukulele loops. And I just sang into those loops. It just came out that way. Doesn't really have any meaning. It's just, I just sang.
How many instruments do you play?
It's like I play piano, I play guitar, ukulele, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I tried learning like so many instruments, but I can't. Yeah, like the bass guitar I could play.
Ooh, that suits you so well too.
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I heard that you kind of recorded this very silently because you don't want to wake your family up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I still do that. I still live with my family, and I guess anyone could relate to this. If you're a musician, if you're a kid who likes music, who likes singing, you have a lot of nunchi, and then like you don't want to wake your family up, or like you don't want to be too loud, especially if you live in Korea or if you live in apartments.
Oh yeah.
Anyone could relate to this. Like for me, it was just my musical process has always been that way. It's just very secret, very kind of trying to be quiet, trying not to overstep boundaries. It has always been that way. Yeah. And yeah, this album is also about that. It's just like trying to just explore music, not in a like boasting way. It's just like, it's just my diaries, and it's like a little diary. Literally.
Yeah. That's the feeling I got when I listened to your album, and there are a lot of lyrics about like people telling you to stop singing. Like, yeah.
It's literal, and it's also a metaphor because I didn't really when I was making these songs, I wasn't really listening to a lot of popular songs, or like I didn't want to be popular, and I was just like, I want to be this like rocker, or I want to be this like folk singer, I want to be this independent artist. I had that kind of sentiment, and when I showed people my music, like my friends, they're like, "What is this? Like, what is this?" Like, and my mom was like, "Why does this sound so depressing?" And like, why is this like so different from other genres? And now I know that they are precious for that reason, for that very reason. But at that time, I was very intimidated by those comments and very, kind of, I like shrunk.
Of course.
So yeah, this album is kind of about that, I guess.
Are your parents like super approving of you doing music now?
Oh yeah, they're not like super supportive like Sonungmin's dad level. You know what I mean?
That's a whole nother level.
My parents are not like Will Smith or anything, but they're not opposed to what I want to do.
Do you have siblings or?
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
I have a brother.
Older, younger?
Younger brother.
Younger brother.
Yeah.
Ah, so you're K-장녀.
Yeah, I do have some K-장녀 vibes, right? I have a lot of responsibility, burden on my shoulders.
Oh my gosh, you're still too young to worry about that stuff. But it can't be helped when you're the first daughter. When you're the first daughter of a Korean family, it's just different. It's the weight on your shoulders. It's different. They have a nickname for us. It's K-장녀.
You're also a K-장녀.
I am also a K-장녀. Yeah.
You look like it. I can read it from your face.
Do I?
Your face.
I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know if that's
never a compliment.
I know. It's so sad. Oh gosh.
I hear that too. So, yeah.
Okay, and then the next track on the album, Can you tell us about them?
So the next tracks are Do What You Want and I'm Still Alive. And they are about kind of discovering what I like, discovering what I love, and then just going for it. It's just like I found at a very young age that I like music and I wanted to do it, but I had a lot of these comments from my very Korean family that you can't really make a living out of this, and that's reasonable. But I guess at the time I was very sentimental, I was very vulnerable, so those comments really impacted me. So I was like, yeah, I can't do this, but I want to.
You're so young.
Yeah, so those two songs are kind of about that, like people telling me, no, you can't do it, but I'm just like, but I feel it, like it is so precious to me, like, so how could you say that I can't do it? Yeah.
We also have the music video to this song playing in the back. Who are all those people on the Zoom screen before?
So I wasn't really involved in the making of this music video, to be honest. When I made this, I was Ko-E.
Second year of high school.
Yeah, so I was very busy.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was very busy, and I wasn't really involved in any of the visual or artistic kind of design of this album. I'm just like telling you guys this now. So I wasn't even in charge of recruiting the people that were in this video. I just like left it up to the director. And I trusted my label, I trusted the director. So yeah, I don't really know anything about this video that
So are
much.
they complete strangers?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I see.
Yeah,
I thought they were like
some
your
of
friends being supportive.
Some of them are my friends, and some of them are musicians from my label.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Can I ask who other musicians are there in your label?
There were Kim Mo-gin, who was a folk singer, and there was also in the video there was Billy Carter. See, I don't even remember. It feels like ages ago, and I wasn't in charge of it. Like when you're a young artist and like you have a label, everything just goes so fast, and like you're not in charge of any like most of the artistic directions. Even like the way you look, like the way you put on makeup or the way you do your hair, like you just go, and then they put on all these things on you and you don't know, and then it comes out, the result, and I'm like, yeah, that's something that I made 2 years ago. I don't even remember that. It's just, for me, yeah, that's how the first album feels. But the second album and the music videos and the album art for it, I'm very much in charge for it, and I have a very clear artistic vision for it, and I have the time because I'm no longer in high school, right? So I'm excited for the second album, guys. Like the first album, let's pretend it never happened.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's like, I have a lot of time. I'm no longer in high school, Wait, so when is it coming out?
The second album, I hope it comes out in April.
Oh, that's pretty soon.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a little more creative control over like overall everything, just like even your appearance and like music video.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because you have to be satisfied in order to feel proud and pleased with what you have released.
Yeah. Like I could come out on this radio and say like, oh yeah, it was like a like Zoom concept. Like all my friends were there. I could say that, but I'm just being honest. Like, it's just something that I made 2 years ago. Like, it just happens. Life happens. Like,
keeping it real. I love that. Okay, and then another song called "When You Fall in Love." The lyrics just only have 3 lines, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what they were?
They're like, when you fall in love, how does it feel? Like that. Yeah. And this song is similar to Nighttime in a way that I didn't really care about the words that I was speaking into my microphone. But yeah, when the thing about songs is that even when you make it, even when you make your songs, like you don't know what you're talking about, and then later on you find out, like, oh wait, I was talking about that in that song. And for me, this song is just like I struggled a lot with like the concept of love and like the concept of sexuality or like interpersonal relationships, and I was like, how do you love other people? I was like, yeah, I was very, I lacked love in my life, whether it be familial, platonic, or romantic. Yeah. And now I'm good.
You're good? You found it? You've
good.
Discovered it?
Yeah.
You know,
I know
what
what
love is?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
What do you think it is? It's such a hard question.
It's a hard question. Yeah.
Because sometimes even I'm like, I feel like I've been in love before, but I'm not really sure what like true love is. Is it like,
that's true.
Like selfless, unconditional love? I don't think I'll ever know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, love is very spiritual, and it's like very like transcending like reality, and like, and that's when I kind of like reconnected with like God, and like, like there is a religious aspect to it, and there is a spiritual aspect to it, like nature and like music. It's very spiritual to me. That's what love feels like. Yeah.
My gosh, I feel like you can't believe you're 19. I feel like I'm talking to someone who's older than me. Like your mentality is just like you're more mature than I am. It seems like. Okay, I don't think we could talk about the rest of the songs because we talk so
guys,
much. But
just listen.
Just listen, and interpret it in your own way.
Yeah.
But I do want to talk about the song "Pride" because you'll be singing that for us next. But what is Pride about?
In middle school, I had a lot of friends that belonged in many communities of minority, and whether it be racial or cultural or even like gender and sexualities, and I felt that a lot of those friends, including myself, felt this like very like uncontrollable shame in us, and a lot of self-hatred too. And I was looking at my friends and I'm like, wait, you're 14. Like, why do you hate yourself so much? Or like, why do you feel ashamed of your identity so much? Like, you're literally 14. I'm literally 15. Like, why do I feel the need to fit myself into whatever category, or like fix myself? Fix myself, literally. So I was like, let's have some pride in us. I just wrote that song.
What did your friends say about the song when they heard it?
They never heard it.
They never heard it?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because I'm not like they're not really into music. And I don't want to be like, I made this song. Like, it's annoying.
Okay, well, I feel like some of us could listen to the song and gain some strength, so we'll listen to that whenever she is ready. Let's see. Gig Diggy says, "Don't let no one tell you no different." Okay, thank you. Tigger Shear says, "I think lots of people struggle with those concepts." Yeah, I think so too. Karen says she's super smart and a cutie. Rick Yao also says she's very smart. And Shupam says she is so precious. And C. Sema says, where can I find her music? It's everywhere, right? Spotify, Apple Music. Just search for Dajung. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll listen to Pride.
I'm proud today, proud to live the day, proud to love you the way they loved you. And someday you will be proud of me, and I will be proud of me. There's so many people hating, and I don't get why. I don't get why. There's so many people hurting because of you. Why do you even try? 'Cause I'm proud to be the man I have always been, a man. But you had something against me, something too ugly to be inside of me. You had no empathy, so don't be too proud of me, 'cause I'm not proud of me. Is my God proud of me? Or should I care about it at all? And someday I will be sure of things, I will know all the things I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Thank you.
That was Pride by Dajung in the studio. I'm at a loss for words. It's just so beautiful and so real.
Thank you.
Thank you for putting on this amazing performance for us. 월강선이 says 가을 날 듣고 싶은 노래네요. It's a song that I want to listen to in the fall, in the autumn. Karen says this song is full of emotions. I love the message behind the song. Tigger Shear says, I hope you are proud of yourself now. You're super mature and super talented. I am in awe. Alexa says, I love the music. I'm so proud of myself. Okay.
Wow.
Rick Gao says her songs are also thoughtful.
Thank you. Thank you, Rick Gao.
We also have a question for you from Benny. It says, good Monday afternoon, Ash, team, and everyone. Happy New Year's, guys. My question for Dajung, if you have one word to describe your 2022, what word is it? And what do you want to bring into the year 2023 and why?
Oh, wow. 2022 was a year of discoveries for me. Because I have music, being a musician and an artist, like a working musician, has always been in my head, and it's something that I really dreamed of or like envisioned. But then putting it in practice is very different. Like if it's full of new discoveries every day. So I would say that it was a year of challenges and discoveries for me. And 2023, I hope I hope to kind of compile those new lessons that I learned and put out a nice, solid piece of music that shows those lessons that I learned and hopefully transmit those lessons to other people. Yeah.
Yes, I feel like you will. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Wait, so I know you have a label, but do you still prefer recording and making music at home rather than going to the studio?
That was a discovery. That's one of the discoveries is that I do prefer staying at home, but it's a new challenge for me to go to a studio. And it's a necessary challenge, I feel like, to enlarge my sphere, my space.
Yeah. Rick Gao says, I'm interested to see how her music grows in the future. Do you have like a goal for 2023 in terms of music or work wise?
I'm just gonna say something really funny, but like I want to go to like U-Kids.
You want to be out on U-Kids?
Yeah, it's like something funny. Like I want to be on U-Kids.
Oh my gosh!
I want to talk to like Yujasak and Joseo. Like I'm honored just by talking to Ashley on Arirang, but
no, come on,
U-Kids is a big whole nother deal.
It's Yununim, you know?
It's Yununim, you know?
Oh my gosh. Let's make that happen.
Let's make that happen.
Spread words about Dajung, this young genius singer. What are you going to say to him when you meet him?
Oh, I don't know. I want to do the quiz.
You think you're going to win the $1,000?
Maybe. Like, I have a lot of unnecessary knowledge in my head, so trivia. So.
Oh, then you might be good.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, wait, when you have free time, what do you do? Like, what are your hobbies besides music?
Knitting sometimes.
Knitting. Oh.
Yeah, and I watch movies and like YouTube videos.
Oh.
That's how I discovered you as well. I was
really?
very touched when they contacted me here because I've seen a lot of videos of you interviewing other people and I was like, this is very thoughtful. Like you're very thoughtful and you listen to your interviewees. And also I love the way that you incorporate your bilingualism into your interviews because that's how I talk as well, you know. I mix my Korean and like my English, and you know Arirang is such a good platform. I don't know why I'm praising you guys right now.
I know, why are you praising us at the end? We're supposed to talk about you, but
like Arirang is like such a good platform because
right.
because like it sees us, it sees people who are bilingual, who are multicultural, and kind of it's just like nice little platform, and that's where I saw you as well. You know, that's what I do with my time. It's just like I see videos and like there are lots of talented people that are doing great work for multicultural people and like people who don't feel like they belong in a stereotypical Korean community or like I don't know. That's just what I do in my time.
Thank you.
So yeah,
for the
thanks for
kind
having
words.
me.
No, thank you for having us today. And don't forget that there are so many people cheering for you and rooting for you. Like so many of us, you know, got to hear about you and listen to your music thanks to the music critic who, you know, praised you and said they were looking forward to your future. So now you got all of us here rooting for you. So I'll be looking forward to your 2023 as well. So it's time to say goodbye, and I'm gonna leave you with the last song by Dajung called "I'm Still Alive," and I hope to see you back here soon. Yes. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Bye.